Good morning, people of God. There are several announcements for this kind of upcoming week or couple of weeks time period. So here they are. One, we are in the last few days of taking orders for the pulled pork sandwiches. So those are the sandwiches that Dale Letha makes for the silent auction. We're not doing the silent auction the same way this year with everything going on. So if you want to order those, they're going to be $6 each or 2 for $10. You'll want to get those the order form is in your email on the Facebook page, or you can email, text, call me, and we'll get you signed up for those. Taking orders closes on Monday, the 19th of October. Another thing that's rapidly coming up is All Saints Sunday. And this year, because we won't be necessarily in this space yet, and we take time to remember our saints, and we invite you to bring pictures to grace our worship space this year. You are invited to either send images or bring them to the church, or when you see me, and I'll take some either pictures or scan those, and they will be part of that worship service on the 1st of November for our All Saints remembrance. Finally, there are a couple more things. One is the annual meeting. The annual meeting, the council moved back about a month, so the end of October. And we have made a little change to that. It's gonna still take place in that same way, but rather than trying to do a Zoom thing, given our bandwidth around here and everyone's ability to connect, and that we don't feel that it's safe for a large group of us to be in the building, we are going to mail out ballots. So in the next week, you'll receive a ballot and some of the information around what needs to be voted on. This year, it's simply going to be a budget and the officers for council, that kind of thing. There will be a Zoom opportunity for people to ask questions regarding the new budget, if there's anything like that. And then you are invited to mail those ballots back into the church, and we'll do it that way just this year. We recognize that that's not the most ideal way to do this, but we feel that it's the best way to do this year. So be looking forward for that piece. And that's pretty much all that we have going on around here. We are putting the church back together and working on, that is the last announcement actually. You will be receiving a survey about in-person worship in the building again. Now, we're taking some extra measures to try and create a way in which that is still safe, right? Remembering that we are going to make decisions and act in a way that care for the most vulnerable amongst us and keep them the safest as we can possibly do, recognizing that we can't exactly keep all of us safe from everything. It's as safe as possible, right? So there'll be a survey coming out. It's only got a few questions about times. There's going to be some opportunities for different times of worship, that kind of thing. We're going to limit the size of the group to 25 or 30. Ushers' responsibilities will change because we'll have to be masked as we come into the building, but then ushers, instead of handing a lot of stuff out and taking offering, will rather be wiping down the place. We'll open windows and things like that. We don't have a date as to when that will happen. We are just taking the steps so that when that becomes possible, we can do that. So look for those things in your email. That's through the MailChimp emails that go out weekly or with the worship service kind of platform. So look for those emails. Please fill out that information, because the more of you that fill those things out, the more it helps us plan appropriately so that we can accommodate and care for all of you. And if you are not ready to be back into indoor space with people, even with those precautions, that's okay. Don't recognize that we will still continue as long as we need to pre-record worship services, and the equipment is almost all here, and then we are going to start setting up and learning how to use our new technology equipment so that we can record and eventually live stream our services. So with that, good people, I hope that you will are finding ways to stay connected to one another and fill your cup of energy in these days. And if there are things that you need or just want to check in, please do that. I'm around and happy to chat with you. So that's the announcements that I have, and be looking for those emails. Blessings to you all in this day and in this week ahead.